2026 Jeep Cherokee Hybrid. After ending production of the KL generation Cherokee a few years ago, Jeep has been without an entrant in the popular compact SUV segment. The brand's sales have taken a hit, so it's high time for a replacement to fill the hole between the Compass and the Grand Cherokee. The new Cherokee arrives for the 2026 model year with boxy styling and a hybrid powertrain comprised of a turbocharged 1.6-liter four-cylinder and two electric motors. Combined output is rated at 210 horsepower and 230 pound-feet of torque and comes standard with all-wheel drive. The Cherokee reaches dealers in late 2025 with a base model starting at $36,995 that arrives in early 2026.
MSRP $37,590 to $46,590. Specs: seating 5 seats, powertrain hybrid gas, drivetrain 4-wheel drive, limited warranty 3 years 36,000 miles.
Overview. After being discontinued in 2023, the Cherokee returns to the spotlight for 2026 as a hybrid vehicle with standard all-wheel drive. A 1.6-liter gasoline engine teams with a pair of electric motors for 210 combined horsepower and a claimed 37 mpg combined rating, giving it a range of over 500 miles. Jeep says that a plug-in hybrid version is not planned. Styling is Jeep Light, with the familiar 7-slot grille, a snazzy standard roof rack, and creases in the sheet metal where the former Cherokee had soft undulations. Incrementally larger than the previous generation model, the 5-passenger Cherokee SUV benefits from 30% more cargo space behind the second row. Available in 4 trims at launch, Jeep has not ruled out a trail-rated variant or alternative powertrain options in the future. Expert tip: if you're set on a Jeep SUV but you're not ready to go hybrid, you'll have to move up to the larger Grand Cherokee.
What's new for 2026? Everything. The 2026 Cherokee is an all-new model. Pricing and which one to buy. The price of the 2026 Cherokee starts at $37,590 and goes up to $46,590 depending on the trim and options. Base, $37,590. Laredo, $40,590. Limited, $43,090. Overland, $46,590. The 2026 Cherokee comes with a decent amount of standard content, including a 12.4-inch infotainment screen and adaptive cruise control. At this point, we're thinking the Laredo is the sweet spot, as it includes 18-inch wheels, fog lamps, a 10-way power driver's seat, upgraded cloth upholstery, and more.
Engine, transmission, and performance. Hybrid powertrain, 1.6-liter four-cylinder and 2 electric motors, 210 HP combined. Transmission, continuously variable automatic. Drivetrains, all-wheel drive. The new Cherokee features a hybrid powertrain for the first time in the model's 50-plus-year history. A 177 horsepower, 1.6-liter four-cylinder gasoline engine teams with a pair of electric motors for a combined total output of 210 horsepower and 230 pound-feet of torque. A CVT, continuously variable transmission, and standard all-wheel drive funnel the power to the wheels. The rear axle is driven by a mechanical connection, not just a boost from the electric motors, and is capable of completely disconnecting for increased fuel efficiency. There is no low range available, nor are locking differentials on the menu, but Jeep hints at more rugged versions to come. At this point, there are no plans for a plug-in hybrid variant, but alternative powertrains have not been ruled out.
Towing and payload capacity. Max towing is 3,500 pounds. While the new Cherokee will probably do less towing than the Grand Cherokee or Wagoneer, a 3,500 max rating means tugging small trailers and recreational toys isn't out of the question. The previous Cherokee was rated for a maximum of 4,500 pounds with the V6 engine. In comparison, the new Toyota RAV4 is also rated for 3,500 pounds when properly equipped.
Fuel economy and real-world MPG. Claimed city rating is 42 mpg, Claimed highway rating is 33 mpg. Jeep estimates the 2026 Cherokee will return 42 mpg city, 33 mpg highway, and 37 mpg combined. Official EPA estimates are pending. For more information about the Cherokee's fuel economy, visit the EPA's website.
Interior, comfort, and cargo. First row. Larger than the previous Cherokee in nearly every dimension, the 2026 Cherokee offers a more spacious front cockpit. A basic black interior is standard, but Arctic white is available on the Laredo, Limited, and Overland, and faux leather is available on the Limited and Overland. Ventilated front and heated rear seats are available. Second row. Rear seat legroom has grown by an inch, which doesn't sound like a lot, but should be noticeable given that the old Cherokee's second row space was on the tight side of adequate. Cargo capacity. Cargo space behind the second row is 31 cubic feet, a 30% improvement over the previous Cherokee. Folding the second row flat created 68 cargo feet.
Infotainment and connectivity. Infotainment is a 12.3-inch touchscreen, standard. Connectivity includes Bluetooth, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and audio system is a 6-speaker stereo standard or optional 10-speaker premium audio stereo. All 2026 Jeep Cherokees use a 12.3-inch infotainment screen running Uconnect 5 software. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, as is Bluetooth connectivity and Stellantis' new Connect One Connected Services Package bundle that includes 10 years of service for over-the-air updates, a Jeep brand smartphone app for vehicle functions, automatic SOS calls, and more. The 10-speaker premium audio setup, 9 speakers plus a subwoofer, is offered in the Limited and is standard in the Overland trims.
Safety and driver assistance features. The 2026 Cherokee features a full complement of standard safety and driver aids. Standard safety features: adaptive cruise control, automated braking with pedestrian and cyclist recognition, blind spot monitoring with rear path detection. For information about the Cherokee's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety websites.
Warranty and maintenance coverage. The 2026 Cherokee's warranty and complimentary maintenance schedules fall in line with the RAV4, but neither is as extensive as those offered by Hyundai or Kia. Limited warranty, 3 years or 30,000 miles. Powertrain warranty, 5 years or 50,000 miles. Battery warranty, 8 years or 100,000 miles. Complimentary maintenance, 2 years and unlimited miles.
View interior photos of the 2026 Jeep Cherokee. See the interior of the 2026 Jeep Cherokee, which now has more cargo room and an efficient hybrid powertrain from every angle. Jeep discontinued the 5th-generation Cherokee after the 2023 model year, but now it is bringing the nameplate back on a new hybrid SUV that will sit below the Grand Cherokee in Jeep's SUV-heavy lineup, forward through to see the much-changed interior from every angle. The Cherokee's interior is all new, and a massive improvement over the 2023 model's cabin, which dated all the way back to 2014, with minor upgrades. The new look is centered around horizontal lines with thin climate system vents that sit along the upper edge of the dashboard. The main attraction is the new 12.3-inch infotainment screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability, standard across the entire lineup. All 2026 Cherokees also feature a 10.3-inch digital gauge cluster, while the steering wheel takes on an octagonal shape. The 2026 Cherokee is bigger than the previous iteration and brings extra head, shoulder, and hip room. All Cherokees now feature a hybrid powertrain with a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder and 2 electric motors teaming up to deliver 210 horsepower and 37 mpg. The Cherokee, which will be built in Mexico, will reach dealerships before the end of 2025. Prices for the 2026 Cherokee start at $36,995 for the base model, while the Overland model at the top of the lineup starts at $45,995. View exterior photos of the 2026 Jeep Cherokee, which returns with a new hybrid powertrain from every angle. The 2026 Jeep Cherokee brings back a much-loved nameplate and plugs a gap in the American brand's lineup between the Compass and the midsize Grand Cherokee, while also introducing a new hybrid powertrain. Scroll through for a closer look. The styling of the 2026 Cherokee is a big change from the previous generation, with an upright stance and a squared-off roofline. The headlights and taillights both have a blocky, purposeful look, while the iconic Jeep logo sits beneath a straight line that links the headlights, giving it a serious expression. The Cherokee is much larger than before, measuring 5 inches longer from nose to tail, while the wheelbase grows from 106.6 inches to 113 inches. The hybrid setup pairs a turbocharged 1.6-liter inline-4 with 2 electric motors and a battery, along with a continuously variable transmission. The powertrain produces 210 horsepower and 230 pound-feet of torque, significantly more than the base model of the previous generation, which had a 180 horsepower 4-cylinder engine. Jeep claims a combined fuel economy rating of 37 mpg, much higher than the 24 mpg combined achieved by the 2023 Cherokee's 2.4-liter engine. According to Jeep, the hybrid's much improved efficiency lets it cover more than 500 miles before needing to refuel versus 379 miles for the previous Cherokee. All 2026 Cherokees feature all-wheel drive with the ability to disconnect the rear axle. The 2026 Cherokee will reach dealerships before the end of 2025, with a starting price of $36,995.